Easy tips to help you start cooking. Cooking might be one of the oldest skills in the world. That does not mean that there are any limits to the knowledge available for the cook interested in increasing his or her skills. Even the finest cooks, even professionals, can always find new recipes, methods, and techniques to improve their kitchen skills. It is extremely embarrassing to have lumps in your gravy. It happens to everybody from the beginner cook to the master chef. There is a simple trick you can use to eliminate them. Drain the gravy through a fine strainer and discard the lumps. This technique can be used for other sauces or soups too. A good thing to remember regarding cooking is to store your ingredients and spices in a cool, dark place and not on top of your stove. This is because humidity and light tend to cause spices and herbs to lose their flavor. This is one of the things new cooks tend to forget. When storing ingredients that you will use for cooking, it is a good habit to stock them in large quantities and freeze them in plastic bags. This will make preparing food easier and faster. For example, when preparing vegetables, you can just pull them out of the freezer and simply boil them. Add a small pinch of sea salt to your ground coffee immediately before brewing. This will add a great punch of flavor to every cup. This process works well in either a traditional coffee maker or a French press. Don't add the salt before brewing time though, or your coffee flavor will be compromised. It is important to note that the smaller the item, the longer it takes to cook. Many people think that smaller items do not take long to cook, therefore the item does not cook thoroughly. Usually, larger items do not take as long to cook, and because people think they do, these items get burnt. One important tip to remember when cooking dishes focuses on the size of the dish being prepared. The smaller the dish is that you are cooking, the higher the baking temperature and less time needed to cook the dish. Smaller dishes generally take only a few minutes at high temperatures to fully cook. To cook flavorful veggies that turn out well, use chicken broth. Cooking vegetables in chicken broth is a low-fat, flavorful option. There is not a lot of expense when buying chicken broth, and most grocers carry it. This will safely preserve them for up to a year. This also gives you the advantage of having fruits available off-season. Freeze your excess ginger root. When you buy a ginger root for cooking, then chances are you won't use the whole thing in one recipe. Whatever you have left can be frozen. Not only will it keep for a long time, but it's also really easy to shave off a piece with a sharp knife, or grate it when it's frozen. A well-stocked pantry is a cook's best friend. Never is that more true than when you are faced with unexpected company and you have nothing specifically planned to serve. Maintaining a pantry stocked with the basics gives you the flexibility to create easy meals at the last minute. For help in creating a great cook's pantry, think hard about the items you go back to again and again. You can also find great tips on items for the pantry in most good cookbooks and online at cooking sites. There is always something new to learn when it comes to cooking, and every cook's skill set is open to improvement. This video included just a few ideas to help improve a cook's performance. There are many more good tips out there, and good cooks keep looking for them throughout their lives. Constant learning is the key to ever-improving cooking skills. Thank you for watching another Unstoppable Intellect video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help keep the channel growing. Knowledge is power. Together, we'll make you truly unstoppable.